This Hyperdoc will guide you in assessing your students using the MYP criteria and developing effective teaching strategies. Here are the steps. First, you're going to work on selecting your rubric. You're going to click on the discipline that matches your class. For me, I would teach individuals and societies or history, all right? Obviously, we have some classes that don't necessarily fall under the umbrella of the wording of this. Usually design, individuals and societies, and Lang and Lit can match up with a majority of classes because they do focus on a lot of communication, research, reading, and writing. So, for example, what I would do is click on the MYP criterion. Most of them are going to be pretty similar as far as what the criterions say. You're going to have A, a B, a C, and a D. All right. So what you want to do is figure out one of these criteria. Here is the example that I'm going to use, which is communicating. I would just copy and paste this into another document, and I would make this my rubric or my objectives that I'm going to fit in my unit planner. And then what I'm going to do is start spending the ideas and the time to think how I'm going to teach my students what each of these descriptors are talking about in the strategy that we're going to eventually use. Another thing to note is how you're going to score it. The way that the scores are in here is with mark bands or marks. You can simply just change this to a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Once you have your artifact, you go back and please paste it in this yellow box. Now you're going to choose the approaches to learning skill and strategy. In your trimester 3 unit planner, you're going to identify the ATL skill that's going to best support students in meeting the requirements of your chosen criterion. Select a specific strategy from the hyperlinks here. For me, I did the criterion communication. I'm just going to click on this bookmark. It's going to take me to the bottom of the page where there are several examples of strategies that I can use to teach the skill that I'm going to assess using that criterion C from individuals and societies. So I'm going to click on these, look around, maybe you see one that you already do, which is awesome. And you click on that, go back up to the top, and you're going to hyperlink or describe or explain simply what you did in your classroom as part of that unit plan and then assessed using the criterion above. And that's that. Hit submit, and you're done for your learning in April.